What's up, guys? Back for another Honkai Star Rail video, and they decided to drop the Voice of the Galaxy. This mostly has a bunch of stuff from the live stream recap, and it'll have a few extra goodies, and also goes into a bigger detail. Because in the live stream, they'll be like, yeah, we're adding a new update that does this. And you're like, all right, cool, but like, more info. And they're like, oh yeah, and then they're like, they'll say every little thing about it in this. So, obviously we got to check it out. They'll probably talk about the beginner mode a bit more and probably what modes it'll be in, or the casual mode, I think it was called. So that'll be nice because a lot of people are like, oh my god, it's going to be an MOC. I promise you it's not going to be an MOC. If it's an MOC, then you got me, I guess. But there's actually no way. I don't believe it whatsoever. It's because that mode gives currency for being able to be strong enough, hence like, oh, I'm not strong enough, let me buy jades and then get this new character who's good in it. That's like the whole incentive of that mode. So there's no way they're going to be like, oh yeah, let little Timmy with his 4-star Su Shang clear it easily. That defeats the whole purpose of like the brand new shiny unit, right? So let's jump into it. Version 2.5 will soon be online. Topic of the episode is update radio, yada yada. Story battles now support casual mode. In Trailblaze missions, Trailblaze continuous and companion missions, certain story battles will support casual mode. Before entering a battle or after a defeat, you can adjust mode settings to lower difficulty. Okay, it's literally just story. It's just story. So like MOC, Pure Fiction, Apocalyptic Shadow, I'm assuming, is this? None of this is like Ascension, I'm pretty sure. So like Ascension quests, um, gears, like simulated universe stuff, all that. No casual mode. Brief description of character abilities now available. Character abilities now support switching between brief and full description. Tribbles can customize the display according to preferences. Quickly grasp characters' abilities, get familiar with them. So instead of saying deals ice damage equal to 150, it says increase the ultimate's base chance to freeze enemies by 15%. Okay. I mean, that's cool. Are these even the same thing? I mean, that's like... The second one doesn't even sound like it's an attack. It's just like, oh, increases the ultimate's base chance to freeze by 50%. Alright, cool. This one has like... Interesting. Improved survival index interface. Version 2.5, the survival index interface will optimize the stage order and interface has been adjusted with new stages appearing at the top. Find new stages and challenges will be easier now. Okay, that's cool. Next, we reduce the display of duplicate materials from different stages for clear navigation. No need to worry, just click the magnifying glass button to view all materials drops to the stage. Okay, that's pretty cool. The newer stuff appearing at the top is nice because I always having to scroll was, not the worst thing ever, but it was annoying. In addition, other interfaces have also been optimized. In planet ornament, extraction, cavern, collision screens, clicking build character at the bottom right allows you to select a character to build. Recommending stages for that character will then be pinned to the top. And then relative will show characters suited for the relic. Interesting. Build character, you click on it and it recommends. Okay, the issue with this is sometimes they recommend some really weird stuff. And sometimes you want to build a certain character for a certain team and certain stuff might be better, and then they kind of screw you over. So that'll be interesting to see that. Additionally, the relevant character button is now available in the Calyx, Crimson, and Stagnant Shadow screens. Clicking will display characters that acquire the material. That is insanely useful. So like all the preservation characters that use the older preservation will pop up here. Okay, so like if you were to do, funny enough, the hunt one is in there. If you were to show this hunt, it'll show like Boot Hill and stuff, and it won't show like Don Hang because Don Hang doesn't use this, Boot Hill does, right? So that would be pretty nice. Choose can also use the sorting button to lower right to customize the page display. Ooh, that's nice. Temporary early access to Echo of Wars. Oh my gosh, my good friend Dokkan Assets. Yeah, he doesn't play too much Star Rail anymore, but he has not been able to use Firefly once because he has not done the story yet. So this is a godsend. After the version 2.5 update, trailers can preemptively obtain the high-level trace materials for certain characters. Aside from the newly added stages for the current version, the Echoes of War, Echo War contain the current event warps. Limited 5-star characters required trace materials will also be prematurely unlocked. Wait. Okay, that's not nearly as good as I thought. containing the current event warp limited 5-star. I mean, it's good for building up characters, but if you have like an older character who needs something, that does kind of suck. But I mean, we'll take it. Pet function: open up the inventory, summon or take apart a pet, and it'll join you on your Cosmic Voids explorations. And this is just the first one. I'm sure we'll get more. Uh, treasure Treasure's Light Ward now supports quick development of other players' teams. Ooh, and Forgotten Hall, Memory of Chaos, Pure Fiction, and Apocalyptic Shadow. You can view the recommended lineup of your friends' clearance lineups when checking the clearance lineup. The recommended lineup is based on data from recently active players. So pretty much you can just copy your friends' teams. That could be a cool video. You know, I use my subs teams or whatnot, or just like friends teams or whatnot. That would be pretty cool. This will be helpful for more casual players who aren't too sure what team comps to run. On optimizations, let us quickly summarize some other optimizations. The Friends interface now supports sorting by friends added time. Newly added friends will be marked with a new label. The display of battle records and the trailers of profile is now optimized to include detailed content from Simulated Universe, Divergent Universe, and expansion modes. Alright, cool. More flexing. That is about it. Nothing too crazy, honestly. I mean, they briefly talk about the pet function, but I mean, like, most people pretty much got the gist of it, especially if you played Genshin with, like, the little, floaty guys next to you. I forgot what they're called. Most of the people use, like, the little, like, Sealy, is that what they're called? I always use, like, the Cloud Retainer birds, so I can't remember what they're called. Nothing too crazy, though, honestly. Like, quality of life stuff, like, this is the biggest thing. And if you aren't a casual player, this doesn't really affect you. Everything else is just very, very slight. Quality of life, very, very slight. Like, this one's not going to matter. This one's not going to matter to you. Like, this will save you, like, a few seconds. And that's pretty much it. Like, most people won't need help building their characters. They'll have a good idea themselves. This one's actually pretty good. Well, if you're not caught up with the story. If you are caught up with the story, this isn't going to matter either. This is like whatever, because it's, you know, they don't really need to explain this. Overall, not a great one, really. If you are a returning player or new player, this is kind of a W, though, because the casual mode and the... I pass it again. And the temporary early access are huge, are absolutely massive. So, you know, it's fine that the hardcore players and the more active players take an L on this one, and the returning players take a W. I'm totally fine with that. Let me know in the comments what your favorite update was. Do you think they should have did better? Do you think it's good? What do you think about casual mode in the comments? And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe for more Honkai Star Rail content, and I will catch y'all in the next one.